Sure. So we are taking questions from functions, some board questions. That is board as in the past JE questions, JE mains questions. The first question that we are taking is the domain of the function f of x equal to sine inverse mod x plus 5 upon x square plus 1.
Inverse हो गया है
The domain is already given. So the domain is minus infinity to minus a union a to infinity. And we have to find the value of a over here. And the options are, question is find the values of a. A is root 17 by 2. B is root 17 minus 1 by 2. C is 1 plus root 17 by 2. And D is root 17 by 2 plus 1.
What?
Let us first focus on domain and then we will see where domain.
-1 वैसा
So over here, yeah, we can say that mod x plus 5 upon x square plus 1. This whole thing has to be between -1 to 1. And now we will solve this. So how do we solve this?
एक मिनट हाँ सर इसको एक अकेला निकाल लो एक उसको साइड में
See, do you realize that mod x is always positive?
क्यों
It's mod x, right? So it's always positive. Mod का answer will never be negative.
तो वो क्या होता है दो
See, the definition of mod x that we have, like we write the definition as mod x is x when x is greater than equal to 0, and it is minus x when x is less than 0.
दो होगा
नहीं, see क्या है? That when we have mod of a positive number, then answer का जो sign है और number का जो sign है वो same है. So x and this x are the same sign. But when we have a negative number, तो answer का जो sign है and the question में जो x है उसका जो sign है they are opposite signs. So this sign is opposite from this.
ब्रो तो मतलब आंसर है कि
ठीक है. But the answer when you substitute any number, mod of that is going to be positive. So do you realize that this part doesn't make sense? We can directly say that mod x plus 5.
because that will always hold true
Because negative, हाँ मतलब yeah.
no need
Correct. And now we have to solve this. Now see, linear inequalities we had learned one rule that when we multiply divided by a negative number, the sign reverses. Now what do you think about this x square plus 1?
अभी हमें पता नहीं था ये सब नहीं तो वो
we know that x square is positive, right?
+1
So x square plus 1 has to be positive.
हाँ बात तो सही तो कर सकते
So we can directly multiply first one. So we'll get mod x plus 5 is
साइन
equal
नहीं
to
रिवर्स
x square plus 1 will not reverse. I'm taking everything on the same side.
mod x
we
को नॉर्मल x लिख दो
we have x square, we have minus mod x minus 4 greater than equal to 0. Say this. I'll call it this.
ठीक है बट mod x को नॉर्मल x लिख दो
Mod x को normal x नहीं लिखेंगे. In fact, we can write x square as mod x the whole square.
हाँ वैसे
Make sense? So what we'll do is I am taking mod x as let's say y. So now this becomes y square minus y minus 4 is greater than equal to 0. Now we have to solve this using the Bailey curve method.
अच्छा सर इसको फैक्टराइज कर रहा हूँ
But the problem is we can't factorize this.
तो वो
We have to use the formula method. Now do you know this trick? Do you know this trick? Whenever y square is positive
ए हाँ तो अपवर्ड बैक
and this is greater than equal to 0, that means the answer is going to be negative infinity to some number union that same number to infinity.
रियल नंबर्स
नहीं ये नंबर मुझसे नहीं ये नंबर हम फाइंड करेंगे.
मतलब
But do you know this that whenever it is greater than equal to 0 it is on either side of the numbers like Bailey curve इसका ऐसे बनेगा. ये दो नंबर्स हो गए and Bailey curve ऐसा बनेगा.
और क्वाड्रेटिक ऐसे
Correct? So when it is positive, what does it mean? We'll take these regions. So it will be negative infinity to some number and this number to positive.
तो इसको एक अच्छी तरीके से लिखूंगी तो कैसे साइड में याद
As a note, if you want to know, we'll do that at the end. Over here now, let's solve this by formula method. So use the formula and solve this.
कब भी लगाना है तो इसको फायदा क्या होगा
नहीं, this split is basically you will not need the daily curve. Now what
हाँ वो दिख रहा है प्लस माइनस प्लस और ये अगर आई ग्रेटर देन 0 होगा पॉजिटिव रीजन से ये उसका उसमें मतलब क्या है?
Not everyone knows this already. That daily curve is always plus minus plus. So go for this. The formula method and tell me what is the value.
1 plus 1 minus 4.
So when you solve this using formula method, you will get
Oh
1
shit,
plus
sorry.
minus
नहीं.
root of 1 minus 4 into minus 4 upon 2.
Sir, 17.
So it's 1 plus minus root 17 upon 2. Clear? Now you have to tell me, will you select 1 plus root 17 upon 2 or 1 minus root 17 upon 2?
तो दोनों लगा दो ना माइनस इन्फिनिटी से 1 क्या वहाँ पे माइनस लगा 1 so minus 1
Now do you realize y is mod x? If y is mod x, it cannot be a negative answer. So we have to take 1 plus root 17. So this is the answer.
तो
1 plus root 17.
ना क्योंकि उसका आउटकम नेगेटिव
See, it's going to be negative of 1 plus root 17 upon 2.
आ गया ना नेगेटिव
And this will be 1 plus root 17 upon 2 to infinity. So what is the value of a? A is 1 plus root 17 upon 2. ठीक है? We'll take the next one.
सही
Next is f of x is equal to x upon 1 plus x square and f is from R to R.
इसको क्या करते
We have to find the range.
नहीं ये आर टू आर लिखने का मैं क्या करूँ ये हमेशा पूछना वो कितना है इसका कैसे यूज करूँ
The domain and range is useful, especially when we check 1 1 or 2.
हाँ मुझे याद है
And whenever they write a function, they will definitely mention domain and range.
अच्छा so x can take any values
And even y can take any values.
अच्छा सही okay
चलो, what is
So solve for
the
the
range find करना है? Do you remember the steps for finding range?
y equal to x
So correct. We have to take y is equal to x upon 1 plus x square.
तो शॉर्टकट में इतना मेहनत करना पड़ेगा
So we'll cross multiply x square y plus y minus x is equal to 0. And we arrange this. We have x square y minus x plus y equal to 0. See, if you consider this to be a quadratic in x, can you tell me the values of a, b, and c?
वैल्यू ऑफ एबीसी की पूरा सॉल्व कर दूँ
नहीं, we know that b square minus 4ac has to be greater than equal to 0, right?
तो ये तो y है b minus
A is y, b is minus 1 and c is y. So now you solve this using Wavy curve method and tell me the answer.
एक मिनट बट ये इक्वल टू है ना
नहीं, but rule क्या है? Nature of rules. The discriminant will be greater than equal to 0. D will either be 0 or more than 0.
तो पॉजिटिव प्लस रीजन ले
Correct. Positive region.
ओ माय गॉड ग्रेट
So when you take b square minus 4ac, are you getting 1 minus 4y square, which is greater than equal to 0? So we'll get two brackets, 1 minus 2y and 1 plus 2y is greater than equal to 0. And when you do the Wavy curve method,
माइनस इंफिनिटी
minus half और half है यहाँ पे, तो it's going to be like this. Because प्रॉब्लम यहाँ पे y square का टर्म नेगेटिव है, right? तो फ्लिप हो जाएगा, उल्टा हो जाएगा. Y square is negative over here, so it's not going to be plus minus plus. This will be minus plus minus.
से टाइम का साइन ऑफ इक्वालिटी उल्टा
Yeah, if you want to do that, you can do that. No issues. So the answer, because we want positive region, the answer will be minus half to.
माइनस हाफ से आता
That's it. That's
तो
it.
नहीं ये वाला जो है ना प्लस माइनस प्लस ये डिस्क्रिमिनेंट में यूज होता है
It's not about the
ये
discriminant.
फैक्टराइज करके
This plus minus plus is basically about a quadratic inequality. It's not about a discriminant. Discriminant हो ना हो उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. पर इससे पड़ता है कि ये quadratic inequality है. So this works. In cubic it might not work in some cases. In cubic you'll have to be careful. and you have to take examples. You have to take random values in each interval and check positive है या negative. We'll take those sums, don't worry. ये हो गया?
Yeah.
Next है. So the next is the domain of the function f of x is equal to 1 upon 4 minus x square plus log of
Log.
x cube minus x to the base 10. We have to find the domain of this. The options are minus 1 comma 0 union 1 comma 2 union 3 comma
क्या लिखा है
infinity.
domain?
Domain.
Sir, 1/4
This
minus
is minus 2 comma minus 1 union minus 1 comma 0 union 2 comma infinity. We have minus 1 comma 0
log is greater than equal to 0.
1 comma 2 union 2 comma infinity, and the last one is 1 comma 2 union 2 comma infinity. Yes, tell me.
log जो है वो greater than equal to 0 होता है.
पहले इसका डिस्कशन कर ले.
इसका क्या होगा? नहीं पता.
It's a fraction, right?
तो क्या करेंगे?
What do we know about a fraction? So fraction में denominator cannot be 0. So your denominator cannot be 0, which
Greater
means
than
4 minus नहीं, it can be positive, negative, it can't be 0.
हाँ तो फिर solve क्या करेंगे?
Which means x is not equal to plus 2 and minus 2.
हाँ.
चलो. Now moving ahead to this part.
Fraction का क्या होगा? 1/1 था. 1/2.
See, fraction signifies that denominator shall not be 0. First, we have used that. And we got the two values of x which are definitely not accepted. Moving ahead to the second part. See, what do we know about log? So we know that the term inside the log has to be positive. It cannot be 0. It cannot be negative also.
ये decreasing and increasing
Log. Log is going to be an increasing function. So x cube minus x is greater than 0. 1 कहाँ से आ रहा है इसमें?
x cube minus x is greater.
नहीं, I'm not saying that log is greater than 0. I'm saying the term inside log. X cube minus x is greater than 0. And now you have to solve this. See, we can take x common. The bracket में आएगा x square minus 1. So this is going to be x into x minus 1 into x plus 1. And now you have to use the Vary curve method further. So we have minus 1, 0 and 1. So to the left of minus 1 take any random number.
Sir, ये होगा -1 से 0 और 1 से infinity.
Minus 1 to
0,
0.
1 से infinity और इसमें ओपन इंटरवल है.
Minus 1 to 0 and 1 to infinity.
नहीं, I just I don't know.
हाँ, correct. You get minus 1 to 0 and 1 to infinity. Basically ऐसा है. Correct. So it's going to be minus 1 to 0. But then see, there is a problem. The problem is we are not considering 2 and minus 2.
माइनस करके अलग से.
नहीं 1 to infinity जब लोगे we will take 1 to 2 and 2 to infinity. ऐसा क्यों ले रहे हैं? क्योंकि ऑप्शंस उस हिसाब से है. We have to verify the options. See what we require.
माइनस का क्या? अच्छा तो नहीं. वाह. ठीक है. Okay. Yes, this is something.
We proceed to the next one.
The beginner's box.
Hey, these are the past questions. See, like this question was 2019 second attempt.
अच्छा ही ला
On 9th April 2019 second attempt. The next question is 2012. On May 7th 2012 this was asked. When I was giving my 10th boards. Sixth one, the range.
अगर छोटे नहीं हो. नहीं अगर बड़े हो सर. तो वो नहीं हो एक्चुअली.
नहीं हो.
ऐसा कभी कभी फील होता है. 2012 में 10.
We'll find the range. Don't calculate, your math is weak. Chalo, we'll proceed to this.
कुछ नहीं किया.
I just wanted it to be documented.
क्या? क्या documented?
That your math is weak.
Yeah. मेरा math है. वो क्या था मेरे?
We'll find the range. We'll find the range.
एक रेंज हाँ सर ये बहुत अजीब है इसका क्या करूँ 1 प्लस मॉड एक्स जो है उसको ग्रेटर देन 0 कर नहीं इज नॉट इक्वल टू 0 कर क्या
See, mod x will either be plus x or minus x बराबर. So this will either be x upon
नहीं
1 plus.
इसमें क्यों करूँ अब मैं मॉड एक्स का तो x ही आएगा अब मैं इसमें ये सब क्यों करूँ अभी तक तो यही कर रहा हूँ
See, the thing is, if we have numbers, if I ask you what is mod of 2, it is 2. Mod of minus 2 is also 2. But when we are going with the general method, we are not taking any examples here. So there are two possibilities.
कहाँ है two possibilities कहाँ पे positive नहीं है कब negative निकलता है
So for negative numbers, for negative values of x, mod x will be minus x.
अभी आपको
Let's say minus 7 ले ठीक है
हाँ
तो mod of minus 7 क्या होगा 7 बराबर they have opposite signs right that's the point तो mod x is not plus x in this case it is minus x opposite sign क्योंकि ये x है और आंसर minus x है ना
but mod x का x होता है उसमें minus क्यों
you are not understanding this according to you if you are telling me mod x is x so do you mean mod minus 7 is minus 7
नहीं
so that's the point right that's the point हमने 7 लिखा मतलब साइन चेंज किया
हाँ
तो इधर साइन चेंज होगा ना
सर आप
नंबर का साइन चेंज हो रहा है
आप सर
देखो ना साइन चेंज हो रहा है
सर खराब करे डेफिनेशन
साइन चेंज हो रहा है
तो हमेशा जब मॉड आएगा तो मैं साइन बदल के लिखूं
इफ इट इज नेगेटिव
मुझे कैसे पता है नेगेटिव है
तो इसलिए तो मैंने दो केस लिखे हैं एक बार पॉजिटिव एक बार नेगेटिव
बट एक बार तो आपने सब कुछ एक ही में मान लिया कहां जा रहा है क्वेश्चन ये रहा आ गया हाँ इसका क्या ये था पॉजिटिव लग गया ना इसमें माइनस के अंदर प्लस है
see in this sum mod x plus 5 upon x square plus 1 we will definitely not consider this part because for any value of x when we substitute x square will always be positive when you substitute x now that x can be negative it can be positive also but mod x का final answer will always be positive when we write mod x is equal to minus x we are not talking about the final answer
आप एक ना इसका मुझे जनरिक बना के दो कि अगर मॉडल दिखे तो ये करना ऐसा हो
see you have to understand that mod x है इसमें दो possibilities है it will either be plus x or minus x
यहाँ भी वही करना था प्लस एक्स माइनस एक्स
करो you will still get the same answer you can try that
वन माइनस
you should get the same answer you can try that
चलो या फिर माइनस में माइनस रूट 17/2 लिखेंगे तो आंसर ही बदल जाएगा
नहीं स्टार्टिंग से चेंज करना पड़ेगा ना you can't just change at the last step how can you just change everything at the last step then you have to make the changes from the first step
क्या चीज
you want to write mod x as plus x and minus x right तो ये plus x होगा एक बार ये फिर एक बार minus x होगा
तो दो तो
दो हाँ फिर दो बार क्वाड्रेटिक सॉल्व करो ये स्ट्रेट आउट टू द सेम आंसर
तो फिर यहाँ पे भी करके सेम ही आंसर आना है तो मैं अलग अलग लिखूँ
अरे ऐसा नहीं होगा दोनों में चेक करना पड़ेगा डू यू रियलाइज बिकॉज़ देयर आर टू पॉसिबिलिटीज over here x will not be minus 1 and 1 x cannot be minus 1 x cannot be 1 ठीक है फिर डिनोमिनेटर 0 हो जाएगा other than this we have to now find the range of this
नहीं
function
अगर x 1 हुआ तो
ये this is a
अच्छा,
problem
वहाँ
right?
पे so-
exactly that's the point
तो when do you take just mod x उसका आंसर एक आंसर है when do you take two answers for mod x
it depends ऐसे थोड़ी ऐसे कोई जनरलाइज नहीं बना सकते अरे समझ में आ जाएगा कुछ नहीं it's not that difficult
नहीं ये ठीक है आप ये कह रहे हो कि कभी प्लस भी आ सकता है माइनस भी आ सकता है बट इसके वाले क्वेश्चन में आपने ये किया क्योंकि आपको पता था कि वो ऑलरेडी एक ही आंसर आएगा
ऐसा नहीं है बल्ला in the previous question we had mod x plus 5 upon x square plus 1 we were discussing about the values the answers of that
हाँ then
see we took sine inverse of something and we know that the answer is always between minus 1 and 1 in this we are not discussing about values of x
What are
We
you?
were discussing about the answers of sine inverse.
Answer the plan.
Range of sine inverse. The range of sine inverse is between -1 and 1. तो अंदर वाला नंबर हमने as it is ले लिया mod x plus 5
Sir,
divided
range.
by
I don't know. Range 5/2 से माइनस कर दो.
हाँ sorry the domain. So we were discussing about these values. तो हम sin inverse के अंदर जो पूरा होल फ्रैक्शन है उसकी बात कर रहे हैं.
तो जब वैल्यूज निकालेंगे तो मॉडल और जब डोमेन निकालो इसमें क्या निकालना है ये वाले क्वेश्चन में जो
Question is find the range.
जब वैल्यू निकाल रहा है तो मॉडल करके जब रेंज निकालो तो उसे दो में करो ये चल जाएगा समझो.
Depends brother. There are too many variations in this. You can't generalize this.
और मॉडल
So now you have to find the range of this y is equal to x upon 1 plus x.
वो आंसर हो गया ना बी.
So when you cross multiply, we are getting it's not -1 to 1.
बी क्या सकता है.
हाँ, b will be the answer. Yeah, it will be between -1 and that's not.
Wait, why is it between? मैंने तो ऐसे बोल दिया.
It will be between. You can check because नीचे 1 plus x होगा ना. You take any value of x, the answer will always be a fraction. A 0 point something number.
X को कुछ भी ले लो फ्रैक्शन.
You take x as any number, the answer will never exceed 1, it will never be lesser than -1. Because it's x upon 1 plus x. Next.
आपने अभी x plus 1 upon x को f of x को equal to y करके सॉल्व
Same. They'll still end up with the same thing.
उसमें भी d आ रहा है.
In that we will not have d also because it's not a quadratic, right? X square नहीं है उसमें.
हाँ. डायरेक्ट.
Yeah. I will find the domain in this function.
सर आप जान मुझसे मॉड डाल सकते हो.
है अब आ रहा है हर क्वेश्चन में तो क्या है.
अब एक मिनट.
This is by the way 2011 का क्वेश्चन.
ये डोमेन निकालना है सर.
एक मिनट. हाँ.
तो रूट में है तो ग्रेटर देन इक्वल टू 0 होना चाहिए. बट
नहीं, but it will not be equal to 0.
हाँ,
Yeah.
fraction
So mod x minus x has to be greater than 0.
अब एक सेकंड इसमें क्या करना है. इसमें अलग-अलग x लगाने की तरीके से.
See, mod x is basically greater than x, correct? I'm taking this on the other side. So it's mod x greater than x. When you have to tell me when is this possible? So a simple example ले लेते, you'll understand this very easily. If we take x is equal to 2 for example, ठीक है, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा? हमें मिलेगा mod of 2 is greater than 2, which is actually false.
हाँ, तो गलत.
So do you realize that this property doesn't work for positive numbers?
तो आप -2 रखोगे.
चलो -2 लेके देखते क्या होता है. So we will get mod of 2, sorry -2, which is equal to 2, which is greater than -2. We can say that mod of x is greater than x for negative numbers. So basically over here x belongs to negative infinity to 0. That's the answer. Negative numbers.
तो आपके मॉडल से जो डेफिनेशन हुआ है कि मॉडल से ग्रेटर देन मॉडल
Is equal to x when x is greater than 0.
और वो नीचे एक और आपने x लेस देन 0. तो बट फिर आपने ये भी कहा कि mod x माइनस x भी हो सकता है.
बराबर.
तो ये कहाँ से आ गया mod x माइनस x साइन क्यों आप उल्टा ले रहे हैं.
So see, that's the point that mod x. There are two possibilities. Numbers will either be positive or numbers will be negative. If a number is positive, so this is positive. mod के अंदर हमने एक पॉजिटिव नंबर लिखा है, तो इसका आंसर क्या आने वाला है? Will it be positive or negative?
Positive.
Same sign, right? यहाँ पे x का साइन क्या है?
Plus.
तो यहाँ भी same.
Plus.
अच्छा, next when we take a negative number,
हाँ.
so x is a negative number,
Minus.
but answer is going to be positive. नहीं, you have to understand when x is a negative number, this is not minus x. ये तो mod x fix कर दिया.
नहीं अंदर minus x mod.
नहीं, x is it's not minus x. X is -2. It's not minus x. It's not mod of minus x now. It is mod of x where x is minus 2.
Okay.
But the answer will be positive. Or the answer तो positive होगा. Which means this is opposite sign. तो x का opposite sign क्या होगा?
अगर मैंने अंदर -2 डाला,
हाँ.
into y.
बराबर.
माइनस का प्लस.
मतलब opposite sign.
हाँ.
अब यहाँ पे अंदर x है.
हाँ.
x का opposite sign क्या होगा? minus x.
अच्छा ठीक है, फाइन. मुझे वो क्वेश्चन में पता है कि चलेगा होंगे
That is always going on.
कहाँ गए होंगे?
क्वेश्चन देख के समझ में आ ही जाता है. What do you mean? कैसे पता चलेगा?
कहाँ लिखा है इस क्वेश्चन में?
But ये हमें पता है ना कि we could conclude this because this is a square root.
X is greater than.
So mod x minus x greater than 0 वो तो क्वेश्चन देख के समझ में आ गया. Because this was a square root.
तो इसमें mod x greater than 0 है कि less than 0?
मतलब?
Mod x minus.
See, we are getting mod x is greater than x. बराबर? What does that mean? That x is all negative numbers.
वो अभी आपने कुछ लिखा हुआ है.
वो भी हमने डिस्कस किया ना एग्जांपल लेके.
हाँ, वो एक बार लिखा हुआ है.
So you take a positive number. तो ये तो false हो गया. But if we take mod -2 greater than -2, ये true है. It works for negative numbers. This property.
-2.
अरे mod x greater than x, just take x as -2.
हाँ.
तो ये तो true हो गया ना. हाँ मतलब ये true आएगा ना. Left में true आएगा ना. अरे आंसर थोड़ी लिख रहा हूँ मैं इसका. I'm substituting x as -2. I'm verifying whether it's true or false. Next. So greatest integer function x the whole square plus 2 times greatest integer function x plus 2 minus 7 equal to 0. This is the equation given, and the options are this equation has exactly 2 solutions. The equation has exactly 4 integral solutions.
GR x square इससे बड़ा होगा.
And we have the third option, no integral solution, and infinitely many solutions. It's complicated, but थोड़ा practice के साथ हो जाएगा.
GR x square is greater than 0.
Sorry, GI.
Greatest integer function x square is greater than 0.
Greatest integer function of x square.
X square तो ऐसे भी greater than 0 में होता है. Square किसी का भी.
Yeah, obviously.
X
Now, do you know this rule, this property,
हाँ.
that greatest integer function of x plus 2 is as good as greatest integer function of x plus 2. उसको हम split कर सकते हैं. You can just write greatest integer function of x plus 2. Like the answer will always be same. तो इसको थोड़ा और सिंपलीफाई करते हैं. Let's open the brackets. We'll get greatest integer function of x the whole square plus 2 times greatest integer function of x plus 4.
Factorize करो.
And now we'll have to do quadratic splitting on it. So do that.
हाँ?
Quadratic splitting on it. 3 के दो फैक्टर्स सबट्रैक्ट करके 2 चाहिए. So you will get greatest integer function of x plus 3 and greatest integer function
आप
of
इतनी
x.
जल्दी कैसे करोगे?
सालों की प्रैक्टिस.
ये सब की लाइनें नहीं मार रहे आप.
अच्छा देखो ये 3 है बराबर. 3 के दो फैक्टर्स हैं उसको सबट्रैक्ट करके हमें 2 चाहिए. It has to be 3 and 1.
हाँ.
Okay, so because this is x square, in both the brackets the first term has to be same, right?
हाँ,
Greatest integer function of x, and the product is minus 3. So now you have to decide, is it plus 3 minus 1 or is it minus 3 plus 1?
तो मुझे कैसे पता?
और वो इससे पता चलेगा ये साइन पॉजिटिव है, it has to be plus 3 minus 1.
Nice. Okay.
ठीक है. तो यहाँ से हमें क्या आंसर मिलेगा? We get greatest greatest integer function of x is either -3
हाँ
or greatest integer function of x is equal to 1. How many solutions do we have to this equation?
दो ही वन
Like you have to tell me those values of x for which greatest integer function
oh
of x
I'm
is -3.
sorry it's minus एक मिनट अगर नंबर लाइन पे -2.1 लिखा है
So it's -3.
तो infinitely many solutions
Exactly, infinitely many solutions because there are all the decimals basically, which will give you the answer -3 and 1. There are infinite such decimals. So infinitely many solutions.
तो मॉड मत लाओ ये अच्छा है
ये अच्छा है।
मॉड मत
नेक्स्ट है चलो ठीक है बस मॉड भी नहीं ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर भी नहीं उनका माप लेके आता है
क्या
let f of x be a quadratic polynomial such that f of -1 plus f of 2 is equal to 0 if one of the roots is 3 like one of the roots मतलब x का एक वैल्यू गिवन है 3
f minus 1 क्या है फंक्शन
it's a quadratic polynomial f of x is a quadratic polynomial. Okay, the question is if one of the roots of f of x equal to 0 is x equal to 3 root मतलब वो जो quadratic polynomial है you substitute x is 3 the answer is going to be 0
पॉलिनोमियल क्या है x square root 4
नहीं that's the point right we'll start with that ये वाला question लिख रहा हूँ we have to find question is then its other root lies in which interval intervals are -1, 0
मेरे को क्वाड्रेटिक भी नहीं पता है मेरे को इंटरवल पूछ रहा है
b is 1, 3 I'm not asking you anything I'm just reading the question -3 -1 and d is 0 1 हाँ तो यहाँ पे क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल हमें अज्यूम करना पड़ेगा लेट अस टेक अ रैंडम क्वाड्रेटिक पॉलिनोमियल
रैंडम
random and then we can just take what is the
x
standard
square
form of
minus
quadratic
5 अच्छा ओ सॉरी x square plus b सबसे इजी है वो x square plus bx plus
by random I didn't mean that yeah and x is equal to 3 is a root so when you substitute x as 3 what will we get
नहीं
9a
this is what ये होगा ना a x minus alpha x minus beta
नहीं घबरा दिया बेटा x is equal to 3 is a root so when you substitute x as 3 answer is 0
कोई फॉर्मूला है x minus
कोई फॉर्मूला नहीं x को बस 3 से रिप्लेस कर दो and now you have to solve this also यहाँ से सेकंड इक्वेशन मिलेगा
ए नहीं a और b कहाँ है
what is f of -1 you tell me so f of -1 will be a minus b plus c plus f of 2 will be 4a
तो मैंने बेसिकली f of 3 निकाला था
हाँ करेक्ट और उसको 0 से इक्वेट किया so प्रवरा we will get 5a plus b
नहीं
plus
दूसरा क्या है प्लस 4ab
ये f of 2 now we have to solve these two equations and find abc do you know how to solve two equations in three variables तो इसका जो मेथड है we'll have to take any one variable as subject in both let us convert this to two variables for that you have to tell me the value of c from here tell me the value of c from the first equation c is going to be -9a minus 3b
हां
c will be -9a minus 3b
ये क्यों कर रहे हो मुझे लगा
we'll convert this
मल्टीप्लाई कर दो
no we'll convert this into a problem with two variables
अच्छा वो सब्स्टिट्यूट
now you substitute c over here so 5a plus b plus 2 into -9a minus 3b is 0 chalo you have to solve this and tell me what is the ratio of a and b ratio
का सॉल्व
karo solve you will get so you will get 5a plus b minus 18a minus 6b is equal to 0 so minus 13a minus 5b is equal to 0 so we will get minus 13a is equal to 5b so see can we write this as a upon 5 is equal to b upon minus 13
क्यों a बाय वो करना था ना रेशियो चाहिए ना
so this is a way of writing ratio like a and b are in the ratio of 5 is to minus 13 actually now we'll have to bring c in the picture so we'll have to substitute from here we can say Prabha that a is equal to minus 5b upon 13 we can substitute this
oh ठीक
and you will get C
सीरियल है हाँ मिल गया नहीं
ratio
वो
ratio
वीकेंड जॉब्स मिल
हाँ,
गए
ratio no.
बेसिकली यहाँ डाल के कुछ और डालना होगा
So we'll get C is minus 9 into minus 5B by 30 minus 3B. So this is equal to 45B minus 39B by 30, which is 39 6B by 30. So from here we will get C upon 6 is equal to B upon 30. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting a minus sign on both the sides because we have to match these two ratios.
So a by 5 equal to minus c by 6
Like C by minus 6.
वो वही बात है
So it's A by 5 is equal
ये
to
इतने सारे लगा के लिए
C by minus 6 and it's B by minus 30. बराबर? And what are we supposed to find? We have to find that the other root lies in which interval. From here, can you tell me what is product of roots? Do you know this formula?
for quadratic
Yeah, the product of roots is C by A
minus c by
plus C. What is C by A over here? C by A is going to be minus 6 by 5.
okay
So we are getting product as minus 6 by 5. And what is one root? What is one root over here? See, alpha beta का answer हमें मिलेगा minus 6 by 5. But one of the roots is 3, right?
5 by 2 beta 5 by 2
No, what are you doing?
दूसरा root 5 by
2
2
by 5, right? Then 3 and 3 beta is minus 6 by 5. So what is beta from here? Minus 2 by 5. Now minus 2 by 5 lies in which interval? Minus 2 by 5 ये चारों intervals से कौन से interval में लाएगा?
वहाँ पे c
नहीं, it's minus 0 point something. A minus 0. This is minus 0.4.
हाँ
Right?
sorry
Negative 0.4. Done? Shall we take the next one? This was by the way 2020 का version. And the next one is also 2020 का version. So let f from 1 comma 3 to r be a function defined by f of x is equal to x into greatest integer function of x upon 1 plus x square. We have to find the range of this. ठीक options नहीं लिख रहा हूँ मैं, जो आंसर आएगा वो करेक्ट हो जाएगा.
अब एक से
Then the options. I'm not writing the options. We have to find the range.
अब इसमें x minus x
Hey, just get over mod. This is greatest integer function.
अच्छा हो
Acha, but do you realize we'll have to redefine the function because what are the values of x in this? It's
Yeah.
from 1 to 3 बराबर. So do you realize we have to consider two intervals? एक हमें consider करना पड़ेगा 1 to 2 और एक हमें consider करना पड़ेगा 2 to 3 because उन intervals में greatest integer function का value अलग होता है. What I mean is from 1 to 2, what is the value of the greatest integer function? It's 1. So this function will now become x upon 1 plus x square. क्योंकि greatest integer function तो 1 हो गया. तो नहीं लिख रहा हूँ क्योंकि 1 है. And from 2 to 3, what will it be? So this will now become 2x upon 1 plus x square. And now you have to find the range. So you carry on, sure. Do the range wala bit.
क्या
You have to find the range.
कैसे हो
अब ना y is equal to x
अच्छा
upon
ओ ठीक
1 plus x square.
how can I see
See, the thing is that here x is a real number. So for real numbers, we had those conditions. Discriminant is equal to 0, real and equal, greater than 0, real and unequal. So if it is real number, it has to be greater than equal to 0. That is why we are assuming.
equal to नहीं
Sorry?
equal to नहीं चाहिए
हाँ. Obviously. So see, you will get a quadratic
नहीं
x square
equal to
minus.
sense
It can be equal to 0 also, right?
क्या
जो discriminant है, it can be equal to 0 also for a real and equal roots.
3 minus 1
So
by
you
2
will
से
get
1
b
by 2
square
के बीच.
minus 4ac is greater than equal to 0. So yeah, this will be minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2 to 1 by 2. And now the second one. For the second part, you will get y is equal to 2x upon 1 plus x square. सब कुछ सेम आएगा, बस quadratic में x square y minus 2x आएगा plus y equal to 0. Correct? So this will be b square minus 4
y square.
ac. I think I made a mistake because 4 common लेके कट हो जाएगा. You'll be left with 1 minus y square, which is 1 plus y 1 minus y. You'll get it between minus 1 and 1. This will be between minus 1 and 1.
अरे और मैं कौन इधर गलत कर दी. सॉरी. हाँ. ओके.
ठीक है, we'll take the next one.
नहीं क्या क्या आंसर क्या. ये तो आंसर बस
इसको combine करो.
minus
half to
अच्छा
half and
इंटरसेक्शन है
minus.
ना. क्यों नहीं.
In this, actually, minus half to half is a part of this. So yeah, we'll have to take a common region which satisfies both of these. Next one, let if you are good with log, then you will find it easy. So the function is log of 1 minus x upon 1 plus x, and you have to find the value of f of 2x upon 1 plus x square. And the options that we have, the option is 2f of x, 2f of x square, f of x the whole square, and minus
तो
2
जो x है उसकी जगह 2x upon 1 plus x square है.
and minus 2 f of x. Okay, you have to replace x with 2x upon 1 plus x square and take LCM and solve. So check this, f of 2x upon 1 plus x square
x minus 1 whole square upon x plus 1 whole square.
will be log of 1 minus 2x upon
सर आपको फॉर्मूला दिख नहीं रहा है.
1 plus x square upon 1 plus क्या फॉर्मूला?
अब 1 plus x में आप लोग मल्टीप्लाई
I saw that, yeah.
करो.
So are you getting log of, don't write x minus 1 the whole square, you write it as 1 minus x the whole square.
हाँ.
It's one and the same, right? Doesn't matter. 1 minus x because question में 1 minus x is. Now do you know this rule of log that this 2 will come down? And it will
हाँ
be
that
multiplied.
year ना हाँ.
तो काम हो गया अपना. आ गया आंसर.
एक से क्या क्या
It's
क्या हुआ.
2 times f of x.
वो हो गया.
Done.
तो
Yes, 2 f of x.
वाओ. इसका कोई शॉर्टकट नहीं.
इससे ज़्यादा शॉर्ट क्या हो सकता है? चलो नेक्स्ट लेते हैं.
सर जो भी आप पढ़ा रहे हो उसका थोड़ा सा लाइक
So f of x is equal to a raised to x, which will, okay, the question is that f of x is equal to a raised to x be written as f of x is equal to f1x plus f2x, where f1x is an even function
people ask me even
and f2x is an odd function.
no.
And then we have to find the value of f1 x plus y plus f1 x minus y. इसका वैल्यू हमें फाइंड करना है.
क्या है इसमें.
नहीं, इसमें ऑप्शंस देखो फिर तो और आएगी. So 2f
What
x into f
what is up with you bro.
and b into 2 b is 2 f1 x plus y into f. You wanted the dual itself here, na? f1 x f2 y.
बेइज्जती की फील न्यू एंड सर्टिफिकेट लाइक छाई नहीं दिखा सकता है आप बिल्कुल भी. देखो सबका तो मुस्कान को वीडियो से भेजती वो देखती क्योंकि उसने मेरे को इमोजी नहीं भेजा
ऐसे इमोजी अच्छा वो हमने लास्ट वीडियो में कुछ तो बोला ना
हाँ नहीं भेजा नहीं देखती है
राइट
बोला अच्छी
करेक्ट अच्छा फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल इवन ऑड के बारे में डू यू नो इवन ऑड फंक्शंस
नहीं गूगल
see even odd functions are basically even function is when you replace x with minus x answer remains same
अच्छा cos ना
हाँ जैसे cos हो गया और x square x raised to 4 odd is when you replace x with minus x and the answer is minus minus
इसका
बारह
फॉर्मूला भी होता है बड़ा सा
तो फॉर्मूला ये होता है कि इसमें
प्लस
f of minus x minus f of x will be 0 ये लेफ्ट में जब आएगा तो 0 हो जाएगा
हाँ नहीं कुछ आई थिंक डिवाइड भी करते हैं ठीक है चलो मैं
देखो ये लेफ्ट में आएगा तो प्लस हो जाएगा क्योंकि f of minus x plus f of x equal to 0
ठीक है
okay now the thing is in this sum we have exponential function exponential function का है ना बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग कॉम्बिनेशन है इवन ऑड के साथ वो हमें थोड़ा डिस्कस करना चाहिए before we take this sum so see if we have this a raised to x as a function let's consider a raised to x plus a raised to minus x upon 2 and a raised to x minus a raised to minus x upon 2. If I add these two, what will we get? Now,
यार चाहिए 2x
correct. We'll get 2 a raised to x upon 2, which is actually equal to a raised to x. So the thing is, this function, if you check, is actually even function, and this function is odd function. See, when we replace
अच्छा वो f minus x
yeah, it's the same
plus
thing.
f of x equal to 0
नहीं वैसे नहीं होगा. In this one, if you replace x with minus x, we'll come back to the same function.
x with
In this, if we replace x with minus x, what will we get?
minus 2x हो जाएगा
What are you saying? We are replacing x with minus x. X power
हाँ
minus.
सॉरी हाँ तो वही आ जाएगा बस
तो even function होगा. अच्छा, in this if we replace x with minus x.
खा जाएगा उसका माइनस
So do you realize the minus sign will swap? मतलब it's going to be negative of the original function. What function?
ये चीज कि 10 मिनट बाद कुछ भी याद नहीं रहेगा
So yeah, that's the thing, right? Welcome to JW.
सर आप लोग मोटिवेट करता है आप डीमोटिवेट करने पे लगे हो बिल्कुल नहीं होता
अरे यार
क्या हुआ
मोटिवेट मतलब क्या क्या बोलूं मैं सीधा टेंशन मत लो याद रहेगा
हाँ
कोशिश करो याद रहेगा
हाँ अब देखता हूँ
जब तक याद नहीं रहता तब तक कोशिश तो क्या ये स्टूपिड स्टफ
नहीं आपका बोलने का तरीका है आप बस बोलना कुछ
लेट्स प्रोसीड चलो
so
so do you realize here f1x is actually this even function मतलब a raised to x plus a raised to minus x upon 2 and f2x is a raised to x minus a raised to minus x upon 2. Do you want to write this as a note first?
हाँ हटाना है मुझे
Yeah, write this. So see, we have identified the function f1, f2. Now what are we supposed to find in this sum?
क्या f of 1x मतलब इसको ऐड कर देते हैं
नहीं इसको ऐड नहीं करना है, we have to find this.
अच्छा ओ ये
So we have to find f1 x plus y plus same f1 x minus y. So we'll replace x with x plus y in f1. So that is going to a raised to x plus y plus a raised to minus x minus y upon 2. And now you have to find x minus y. Like we'll have to replace x with x minus y.
कहाँ पे इसको
For f1 x minus y, we'll replace x with x minus y.
f2 तो किसी काम का नहीं बकवास है f2
नहीं options में f2 है, so you may never know.
बट f2 तो देखो ना सर क्वेश्चन में f2 नहीं
नहीं मैं बोल रहा हूँ options में f2 है.
तो मैं क्या करूँ उसको कि यूजलेस
अरे if suppose it is f2. Anyway, let us solve this. We'll see what happens with f2.
okay
So now, do we have any like terms to add, subtract? No, we don't.
ये तो बकवास हो गया कुछ
So see, we can write this as a raised to x into a raised to y.
ठीक है
This will be a raised to minus x into a raised to minus y.
हाँ
This will be a raised to x into a raised to minus y. And this will be a raised to minus x into a raised to y. Are you following this?
सही है
अगर ना थोड़ा स्मार्टली इसमें कॉमन लेके काम करना पड़ेगा. हाँ ठीक है. तो देखो ये फर्स्ट टर्म और थर्ड टर्म व्हाट इज कॉमन?
x
a raised to x. And what will we get in the bracket?
0
a raised to y plus a raised to minus y. अच्छा now here what is common? नहीं.
कहाँ मतलब
a raised to minus x.
हमारे
तो ब्रैकेट में आएगा a raised to y plus a raised to minus y. काम हो गया अपना. Do you realize that this is a raised to y plus a raised to minus y into a raised to x plus a raised to minus x
क्या कर रहे हो सर
upon 2. Again common factorize.
ओके
अच्छा see what I'll also do is I'll multiply divide with a 2.
क्यों
ये सारे ऑप्शंस में 2 है ना यहाँ पे सारे ऑप्शन. Okay, now do you realize that this
yeah
is f1y
no हाँ actually f1 f5
and this is
f2
नहीं f1x प्लस का बीच में a is the correct answer. 2 into f1x into f1y.
no पर फिर तो अच्छा लगता होगा ना आप ऐसे लिख कर लेंगे इसे सम कर देंगे कोई भी सम आपसे पूछना सॉल्व
अच्छा लगता है मतलब
एकदम वो फील आती है घर से हो जाता है ऐसा कौन सा सम है जो आप एक्चुअली रखते हो कभी सालों हो गए हाँ देखो देखो
J is still new तो ऐसा हुआ है recently हुआ. I'm not from J like for many years. JEE syllabus is quite new.
धीरे से पढ़ा
हाँ.
तो किस तरह से पढ़ा रहे
I didn't get it.
शुरू लाइक जे
क्यों किया?
हाँ जे
It's fun. It's tough. बोर्ड सिलेबस तो बहुत बेसिक है बच्चों का काम है.